Yes, yes, fight fans, body and mind sports, welcome. You are fully appreciated if you are here for another session of boxing talk, my people. And in this round, I said this round, I'm going round the block again, spinning around on Ryan Garcia and Devin the Dream Haney, or should I say Devin the Dream Haney and Ryan Garcia. Of course, they're at it again. They're at war, and I don't see any chance of peace in sight. In fact, I don't think these two would ever be friends again after I tell you what I'm going to tell you now. Not that there was any chance of them being friends before, but there's definitely no chance now, because Devin the Dream Haney, after all Ryan Garcia has done, nothing to be praised about Ryan Garcia. Devin Haney has decided to take vengeance on Ryan Garcia by in fact taking him to court. He has decided that he's going to seek justice via a lawsuit, guys. So he has filed a lawsuit on Ryan Garcia. And for those of you who don't know the backstory, this is the reason why. Of course, Ryan Garcia, known for his speed and his blurry fists, his blurry hooks, put the beats on Devin the Dream Haney in April while under the influence of performance enhancement, my people. A big taboo in the sports of boxing, and of course, very illegal in the sport of boxing. We don't respect cheaters. Zero respect for cheaters, because when you jump in a ring, we expect you to be on fair play, my guys. Like I said, it's a very dangerous sport. So everybody got to take extra care to look after their health, and of course do their very best not to put their opponent's health in danger unless it's with the fist, without the aid of Mr. Juicy Juice performance enhancement, my guys. So in April, in that outing between Ryan Garcia and Devin the Dream Haney, of course, as we know, Ryan Garcia was victorious in that fight. However, tests did show that he was under the influence of Mr. Juicy Juice performance enhancement, and for that reason, although he had won his win over Devin the Dream Haney, had to be overturned, which means Devin the Dream Haney's on his record, which he came with before the fight, had to be immediately reinstated, my guys, meaning that Devin the Dream Haney, despite losing that fight to Ryan Garcia, is still an undefeated fighter, my guys. Not only that, but as we know, that fight was supposed to be for the WBC world title at junior welterweight, because Ryan Garcia came in overweight in the fight, I believe by 3 pounds or so. It meant that he could not walk away with the title, according to WBC rules, my guys. Not mine, not Ryan Garcia's, not Devin Haney's, but the WBC. And that wasn't the end of Ryan Garcia's rampage, though. He was out there trying to do more damage on social media with his very, very explicit racist rants, my guys. And you know, by that time, the WBC had enough of the silly young man and decided that, do you know what, yeah, we no longer want to include Ryan Garcia in any future WBC events. And not only was he given a ban from boxing because of his racist rants and his addiction to Mr. Juicy Juice, it was given a year's ban, my guys. Since April till now, I believe it's about 6 months now, and got possibly another 6 months to go, my guys. And also a slap on the wrist, handed a hefty fine, and told pay that, you know. But like I said, Devin the Dream Haney's reputation in tatters. Devin the Dream Haney's name in tatters. His position in the sport in tatters. Everything that he had built up, he had built up until now in tatters, my guys. Because despite the fact that he was cheated in the fight, clearly, I'm not saying that, you know, that without Mr. Juicy Juice, Ryan Garcia couldn't have beaten him. But the fact is that he actually used Mr. Juicy Juice. Why, Ryan Garcia, did you have to juice up in order to beat Mr. Devin the Dream Haney? If you were so confident in yourself, Ryan Garcia, you could have walked away with that win. But rules are rules, and you broke the rules. You can't be making any single fighter bigger than the sport now, and you know that. You just got to walk the thin line and follow the rules like everybody else, my guy. So yeah, Devin the Dream Haney has actually, hold on, before I get there, I've got something to say. While still on a ban from boxing for a year or so, Ryan Garcia got in contact with Turkey Allow Sheikh and said he wants him to make the rematch between himself and Devin the Dream Haney. And Turkey Allow Sheikh agreed and said, yes, of course, I will. I am willing to make the rematch. However, you must follow these stipulations that I'm going to put upon you. You are on a ban from boxing. However, I see that you have also requested that you want this fight to happen in Saudi Arabia. You have no ban on you in Saudi Arabia, but what I will do is I will wait until your ban is lifted in the US before I go into doing business and setting up the fight between you and Devin Haney. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to respect the ban that has been put in place. Man, I'm starting to like this guy more and more, Mr. Turkey Allow Sheikh. Man of principle, of course. Chris Eubank Jr. did say just a couple days ago that the man is a man of God, a man of religion. And so far, he just seems to be proving that so far. So more life to Mr. Turkey Al Shiki, Mr. Big Bank. They chop Mr. Little Bank. You know how it goes. So yeah, Mr. Turkey Al Sheikh, like I've said, is going to respect the ban that is being placed on Ryan Garcia, and therefore would not be doing any immediate business with him in trying to arrange that fight, because he himself, he is not into the doping business, my guy. He is not into the doping business. However, he did say that he did like the approach of the young man Ryan Garcia. Yeah, so Devin the Dream Haney at the time, however, did say that he would not have a rematch with Ryan Garcia under any circumstances, because he already tried to play fair with Ryan Garcia in the first fight, because they already had 6 fights in total in the amateurs, so they were 3 on 3. Ryan Garcia winning 3 times in the amateurs, and Devin the Dream Haney winning 3 times, so it was a draw. And this fight in the professional, their first fight, which was in April in the professional, was supposed to be the decider and was supposed to be made under fair circumstances, my guy. And he said emphatically that Ryan Garcia messed up. And I totally agree. Ryan Garcia, you messed up. Like, let's put our hands up now. Yeah, you messed up. You've been caught red-handed. There's no need to lie anymore. I mean, you are facing the punishments. You can't turn back time, my guy. So just lift your hands up and say, I totally messed up. However, one thing I won't take away from you though is that you do pack a lot of power and your hands are fast as hell. So whether it was ashwagandha or whatever it is, you know, that helped you beat Devin the Dream Haney, or maybe it was just through your natural talents, we will never get to know why, because you messed up. But the story doesn't stop there. Like I've said, Devin the Dream Haney has decided to take Ryan Garcia to court over what happened in April. So because of what happened on that terrible night in April, where a beautiful win by Ryan Garcia was terribly scarred and marred by Ryan Garcia's wrong decision to use performance enhancement drugs in before he jumped in the ring with Devin the Dream Haney. And through that, you know, Devin the Dream Haney did go through a whole load of bollocking from fans and boxing personalities alike. I mean, I couldn't believe what I was seeing, and people were saying Devin the Dream Haney is chinny. Ryan Garcia winning had nothing to do with the drugs. Some people even went as far as to say that Ryan Garcia didn't have any drugs at all in his system. I mean, the hate for the Haneys was so high that I just couldn't you know, make an account for any of them. Like, I couldn't make an account as to how, you know, they had accumulated so much hate, especially when in this case they were the actual victims. In this case, Devin Haney was the actual victims. And when you ask why is Devin Haney hated so much, people say it's because of his father. My guys, please listen. Devin Haney works hard like every other fighter, despite his daddy being in his corner. You don't hate someone because of their father. My people, everybody needs to be a representation of themselves, and you judge them on how they carry themselves, not on how someone else carries themselves, despite even if they share the same DNA, the same blood, my people. So yeah, Devin the Dream Haney, because of all the hate that he has faced, and also him having to take time off out of boxing, and also the fact that you know, Ryan Garcia unfairly won that fight, yeah, which of course would have left Devin Haney with a smaller purse, a smaller fight purse. This is what the Haneys have chosen to do, and like I said, they have filed a lawsuit against Ryan Garcia for unfairly suffered physical and reputational damage and emotional damage and distress, which will amount to millions and millions of dollars, my guys. And I know not a lot of people are happy about this. Some people are even going as far as saying that Devin Haney is is pom pom juice for making this move. But I have to ask, yeah, I have to ask that if you break rules in boxing, yeah, especially a rule that is a total taboo in the sport, and not only a total taboo, it is in fact illegal and banned, my guys, then what tell me, what consequences do you face other than just having a ban and and a small fine? What does the person who lost, what do they gain from it though? What do they gain from it? In fact, they've already taken the physical damage. So what do they gain from it? Regardless of whether the damage was caused by the performance enhancement, with the help of performance enhancements, or without, that is totally irrelevant to the scenario, to tell you the truth. And I believe that Devin the Dream Haney, the way I'm looking at it, could stand a chance of winning this, to tell you the truth. And because, like I said, drugs is a banned substance in the sport, and through the action of Ryan Garcia, Devin the Dream Haney has lost so much so that a lot of people are saying that his career is dead in the waters, my friend, and may never ever be able to be resurrected again. So that is a lot of damages there, my friend. But another view that you could look at this also is that they both signed a contract to fight. Again, was the the result of the drug test, right? I'm sure the fighters, Devin Haney's team, must have known about this result before the fight took place, because that is very crucial. Did you sign in to fight Ryan Garcia with the knowledge that he had done this before you jumped in the ring. So that would have to be looked at. I think that is the main point, that you signing the contract to get in a ring with Ryan Garcia. I don't think that is a very powerful point at all, because fighters sign contracts to jump in the ring all the time. They don't sign contracts to jump in the ring with cheaters. They've signed contracts to jump in the ring under the assumption that everything is done under fair play, my people. So what would matter the most is the Ryan Garcia's only saving grace in this case would be, did the Haneys know that he was under the influence? Did they know before they jumped in the ring with Ryan Garcia? And when I say do they know, I mean, were the test of the results available? Were the results of the test, yes, available before Haney jumped in the ring with Ryan Garcia? If if that is not the case and he didn't know, then case case closed. Ryan Garcia found guilty, and he was gonna have to pay out a hefty fine for man, I wish this was not the case, my guys, to tell you the truth. And yeah, because on top of that, recently the Haneys have also come out and said that they are actually looking to have a rematch on top of that too, because Garcia is saying it was that it was a matter of Devin Haney suffering from left hook syndrome, and he said that this whole thing has been like a Netflix documentary. But at this point, this right here, the lawsuit is just the finale. So says Ryan Garcia. He doesn't seem too concerned about it, but I wonder whether he will feel the same if it actually loses the case, unless he can prove that before the fight took place, the Haneys were fully aware that he was under the influence. Another of his saving grace would be that if he can prove that he was not at all under the influence of performance enhancement, my guys. And so with that said, that's all I'm going to say on this. Yeah, but I need to add though, like I said, the Haneys are willing to give Ryan Garcia a rematch. They're willing to fight. They're willing to give themselves a rematch. Ryan Garcia don't really need a rematch. Like Ryan Garcia was calling for it before, and the Haneys were saying no, not under any circumstances would they give Ryan Garcia a rematch. But now they're saying, look here, Ryan Garcia, let's have the rematch. Eddie Hearn is on board with the rematch. Bill Haney is on board. Devin Haney is on board. However, Oscar De La Hoya has come out saying, no, we don't want the rematch. So we just keep looking in that direction and see how things turn out. But as for now, that's all I've got for you, my guys, on this session. Catch me next time on this channel on Body and Mind Sports. But before you do check out the door, make sure that you do like, do share, subscribe, and of course drop your comments below and tell me about what you think of this situation. Whose side am I on? I'm on nobody's side. I just want justice to be done, because drugs is very bad for sports, my people. That is no number one. And with that said, my people, stay super blessed.